Welcome, guys. Thanks for tuning back into another episode of the Game of Cryptos. Happy New Year, guys. It's 2024. Bull run, bull mode. And as of right now, Bitcoin is actually putting in, it's around 45,000 right now. I think there's a lot of anticipation for these ETFs. We've heard rumors that it could be in like the next week in the month of January, but actually now we're actually starting to get some rumors that the ETF could happen. The news of the approvals could happen as like tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sometime this week. Altcoin Daily tweets Bitcoin at 45K. Happy New Year. The Wolf of All Streets says Bitcoin is trading like an ETF is about to be approved. Is it? Is the ETF gonna come? Are we gonna get it, guys? It's only a matter of time until the Bitcoin ETF gets approved, the spot Bitcoin ETF, and then maybe potentially Ethereum, and that's going to be super bullish for crypto. And of course, getting into the topic of today, when things move with Bitcoin, when Bitcoin moves, you're going to have other cryptos and other ecosystems move. You're going to have other L1s move, other L2s, and everything that follows through, like gaming. And Avalanche is one of the biggest, one of the bullish cryptos right now for this bull run. You have Solana, you have Avalanche. You can throw in like Cardano. Cardano's kind of being overlooked right now, but really, if it comes down to it, you have your Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then everyone's talking about Solana and Avalanche. When it comes to these blockchains that are having a lot of development on them, and Avalanche is one of them. And with today's video, we're talking about off the grid, Gunzilla, and the token Guns, which isn't out yet. It is actually going to be utilizing Avalanche's ecosystem for that token, and that's going to be more bullish for the crypto space. I'm going to go pull up the visual, so let me move myself out of the way. I'm going to disappear for a second. So here we have Off the Grid. So Off the Grid is a AAA third-person shooter game. One of the most innovative storytelling, in-depth user experience from Gunzilla games. So Gunzilla is the company behind the infrastructure play behind making Off the Grid. And then for that game, they're going to be utilizing the Guns token, and this is where it has like the Web3 user base implementation, because it's going to be leveraging the Avalanche's ecosystem to deploy the token and enable people to be able to create NFTs within the game if that's their choice, and you have ownership over whatever, like some of the guns that come out or the skins. Like it gives you ownership to the player, and it's optional. And as you look on this visual, I also have, if you're not familiar with this, Neo Tokyo partnered with Off the Grid. So that's Alex Becker, Alex Becker and Elio Trades, and they're pretty much practically becoming like this big superpower with gaming. All the popular games, the gaming hubs, infrastructure plays are joining in on Neo Tokyo, and Off the Grid with Gunzilla has joined in on this big superpower. So coming forward in 2024, when this game gets dropped, it's going to create a lot of bullishness for Web3 gaming. It's going to bring it more into the spotlight, especially if this really takes off. And then, as you see here, this is Dr. Disrespect. For those of you that aren't familiar with him, he's a really popular gamer, and he was actually able to play like a demo play of Off the Grid, and he seemed to really enjoy that. So yeah, guys, I'm really bullish with Off the Grid. If we go and check out, so Off the Grid is going to be, again, a AAA game that will be available on like platforms such as PS5, the Xbox Series X and X and X and X, and I believe it also will be available on PC. So the reason why it's really bullish for Web3 when it comes bullish for crypto gaming is the fact that they will be utilizing a Guns token that gives players the option to use that for like NFTs and stuff within the game, which could bring a lot more bullishness to crypto Web3 gaming if this game really takes off when it comes out. I think this game looks really cool. Some really cool things about so this game is like dystopian, like it's involving like robots and AI and human integration, and it's very, very similar to a movie, if you guys remember back in the day, called District 9. Now, you want to know a cool thing? I'll mute this and let this play. A cool thing about District 9 is that the guy that directed it is actually behind Off the Grid. He is actually one of the people that helped develop this game. Man, I hate ads. So we'll go back to this website. But so this game, it's Teardrop Island, and it's Off the Grid it's a AAA game, and it's a mass battle royale. So what that's going to mean, it's like, I think it's like 100 or 150 players all come in on one big map and can just duke it out. So Teardrop Island is a desperate need of savior. Too bad it's got you instead. So Gunzilla Games is building the first. It presents the world's most unhinged battle royale Off the Grid. OTG delivers a brand new AAA battle royale third-person shooter experience set in a dystopian cyberpunk future. 150 players duke it out across the tropical island Teardrop, and then it also has over 60 hours of a really immersive user experience narrative where it actually gives you the option to kind of take control of the narrative. And then it says Off the Grid aims to evolve the genre by strongly emphasizing an incredible story with like the narrative campaign, and gamers can customize their in-game items to create their perfect zero and emerge as the victor. And again, this will be available on the PS5 and the Xbox S and X, and as well as the PC. So again, guys, this is going to be big for crypto, because when this game drops, it will give more attention to the Guns token. And now we're going to go over to the Guns token. Again, not yet released. Guns and in-game items will be playing Battle Royale 2.0 Off the Grid. Make your own and trade with other players, but only if you want to. It's optional. You can go further within the game if you choose to. So what is Guns? Guns, in a current free-to-play games, you don't truly own items you purchase or loot. If you are accidentally banned or you simply stop playing, that item loses all its value. Guns is here to reinvent the system. You can now own and trade the items you loot if you want to. Again, they really are emphasizing and letting people know that you don't have to opt. It's an option if you want to opt in. If the regular Xbox, PlayStation players just want to play the game, they don't want to get involved in the NFTs and ownership, they don't have to. But if they do, here you have Guns. Get the Guns token. Guns is the first ever platform in a AAA game that gives you the option to turn your item into tradable NFTs inside the game's marketplace or elsewhere. And I think that's really cool. And guys, yeah, when you have time, check out this website. It's really good. Check out Gun's website. Check out Gunzilla Games website. Check out the Off the Grid website if you really want to, dive in and learn a lot more. Just some more visuals about the game. And then, yeah, it talks more about the in-game currency, introducing Gun. Gun is the official token of the Gun's platform. It is used to trade and buy items on the marketplace. You can also earn Gun by completing different challenges. So, things within the game, you successfully, make a task, you get some of the Gun's token. And then what gamers get with Guns is built with you, the player, in mind. If you don't want to get involved with the NFT side of the game, you don't have to. You can fully enjoy the Off the Grid as a free-to-play Battle Royale 2.0 without any gameplay limitations. If you change your mind, though, and you want to try your hand at the NFT ownership, you can opt in at any time. Benefit from the Guns has to offer and have fun playing Off the Grid at the same time. So ownership, trading, these are all the things that are going to be very beneficial for those that want to end up getting involved, kind of the Web3 component of Off the Grid by utilizing Guns. And then again, all this is done by utilizing the tech of Avalanche. Guns is both player and planet friendly. Our platform is built on Avalanche blockchain, which is a much lower energy consumption. And again, so utilizing Avalanche's blockchain. So this is going to be off the grid is going to be very bullish. Instead of relying on proof of work algorithm, other Avalanche uses proof of stake. But yeah, so this is going to be very bullish for crypto. Off the Grid, when it does get released sometime in 2024 of this year, I think this is going to be the gateway more into Web3. And, the gamers are going to realize, what? I can give some of these other crypto games a chance. Maybe even like something like Shrapnel, which is being compared a lot to Call of Duty. I think you're going to see a lot more people respecting Web3 gaming if this game Off the Grid ends up really, really taking off, which I really do think it will. But again, yeah, Gunzilla, the people behind Off the Grid, and again, the guy that is a part of Off the Grid's project, the guy that helped create it, is actually someone who is who directed District 9. So I'm really, really bullish overall about this project. And again, utilizing Avalanche. If Avalanche does well, then something like the Guns token will probably do well once it's released, and vice versa. If the Guns token, when it's released, is doing well, it's going up in value, going up in price a lot, well then guess what? So is Avalanche probably as well. And that's where the gains can be made. A lot of the gains can be made within the ecosystem plays. So you can actually make more gains off of whatever's in the ecosystem than the ecosystem itself. So utilize and leverage that, guys. Use it to your advantage. So let's go in before we end this video. Let's just go in, check out the trailer. So Off the Grid. Let's get that volume going. Hang on.
3 huge game developers have gotten together to create the ultimate gaming experience. The top video game players in the world. Are they any good in real-life battle royale type situations? Not this, but actually this. It's not playing around on a screen. We do have AVAX Navy SEALs coming down. We need the best of the best. Anybody can play. You just gotta be brave.
So yeah, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but you guys get an idea for it. And again, I did do some other content involved in this, but this is definitely one of my more deeper dives into all these kind of projects all in one. So, there you guys have it. When you're thinking about your crypto portfolios, really consider, the narrative. I keep going back and I can't stress it enough. Find the narrative. Find where you believe the money will flow when people come into the crypto market. When you think of gaming, you're going to be thinking about things like Off the Grid. You're going to be thinking about Gunzilla games. You're going to be thinking about the Guns token. And you're going to be like, well, hey, if this project is getting a lot of attention, well, there's probably going to be a lot of money that flows to it. Go with the narrative. That's where everyone is going to be during the bull run. So there you guys have it. I just wanted to really go over, what I think is going to be a really popular thing this year in 2024, Off the Grid. And everything that is surrounding it. I think it's going to do amazing. Another one that's honorable mention that I think is going to do really well, and again, under the Avalanche ecosystem, is Shrapnel. And I did do a video about that. Here's actually a visual from it, from the thumbnail that I did. I think Shrapnel is going to do extremely well. Again, that's utilizing the Avalanche ecosystem. And I think it's going, it's been compared to Call of Duty. If you guys want, go and check this video out. I did a deeper dive on this one as well. And yeah, guys, I really don't think you can go wrong with, anything dealing with Avalanche Gaming. And again, when the Guns token does drop, maybe not financial advice, but maybe consider throwing a little bit of money towards it. But again, never buy something when it first comes out, because you're going to see a lot of manipulation. You're going to see the price dump, but when you see it kind of settle out in what's that word? When it kind of just levels out, when it stops dumping, when it's consolidating, that can be a good time to potentially go in there and buy some. So guys, I hope you like this. I hope you guys are having a great start to your 2024 year. This year is going to be a really interesting year. I think it's going to be super bullish for crypto, super bullish for gaming. And, I hope at the end of the bull run, we're all proud of our, the gains we made from, thinking smart in our investments. So shout out to you guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate everyone that's been subscribing to my channel. We're growing each and every day. Comment in the comment section. Let me know, which are you bullish about, Off the Grid and Shrapnel and the Avalanche ecosystem, or are you going to be more bullish on other ecosystems like Solana or Injective, which I didn't mention earlier today. Let me know which one is really going to which one do you think is going to really capture the most market value. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one.